Good morning, boys and girls. I was out walking Boris this morning, and he took me into kind of a wooded area. And as I was looking down at the ground, I started to notice all the beautiful colored leaves that are starting to turn. And it got me thinking about taking the leaves and turning them into a project. So I want to share it with you because I worked on it this morning, and it came out so cool. And this can be something that you can make for a brain break. So let me show you. Just go outside, grab some sticks, okay? You want them to be kind of straight. And for this, you'll need some masking tape. If you don't have masking tape, you can use, I think clear tape is fine, or even duct tape would probably work. But this tape is pretty easy to work with, so I'm gonna use this. So what I'm gonna do is just get a piece going like that, and I'm gonna start just to tape it onto the end, like so. And what I did was I gathered a bunch of leaves that are the same shape, okay? And mine are, I'll call these almond-shaped leaves. I think it's gonna work best for what I'm gonna make. And all you have to do is put the stem on the end of the stick here where you have the tape, and just start rolling your tape around, okay? You want to make sure that your leaves are somewhat pliable. That means that they're not all dried up and brittle. You still want them to have some movement in them. But all you're gonna do is just see what I'm doing? I'm using the weight of the masking tape to help me as I spin this. And you just keep spinning and putting the leaves on and letting them overlap a little bit. But eventually what this does is it starts to make a beautiful flower, okay? So I'm gonna keep going here, and I like to have leaves that are pretty much similar in color so it looks more realistic, but you can try experimenting with leaves that are different colors and different shapes, but I happen to love this yellow. So as you're working, you want to start to create the shape of a flower. Now, a rose is sort of my inspiration. And if you ever looked at a rose has petals that kind of wrap around each other as it opens up. So I'm just basically doing that with the leaves. Oh, I dropped my flower. But here's a pretty one with a green, so I'm gonna start to fade in some other colors. And as you work, just kind of sculpt it. See how that leaf kind of went out a little bit? That's gonna make it look more realistic. I can't wait to use this gigantic yellow one. It's so pretty. And also think about turning the leaves front and back, like reversing them, because that way you'll see a different side of them. Oh wow, look what that yellow one did. Isn't that great? So basically, you're just gonna keep doing this, and you can see the more leaves you put, the better the flower is going to look. So let me keep going here. And as I spin them, you have to decide when you think your flower looks finished. Because in art, someone once said, art is never finished, it's only abandoned. Meaning once you walk away from it, it's done, right? But you can just keep going here. And this is a fun project to work on with some other people, maybe in your family, and look at that. That way you can all make flowers and put them together to make what they call a bouquet. So to finish off the tape, I'm just gonna keep spinning it down the stick like this. And if you do this and put them in a vase or a vase, you are not going to see the tape. So I'm just gonna finish it off here and rip it. But check that out. Now here are two that I worked on before. This one has more green, and oh, there's the green one. And this one has a little bit more brown. And if I show you, look, doesn't it look just like a rose when you look at it from the top? So here I have a beautiful container, and I'm just gonna start to arrange my flowers into my little vase. Now what I can do is I can add some greenery around to kind of hide the tape, and we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. So have fun creating some leaf roses, and if you make them, I'd certainly love to see them. You can always email me at pricet@pearlriver.org, or you could send me a picture in Seesaw or send it to me in Google Classroom. So have fun with this little brain break, and I'll talk to you soon, boys and girls. Bye.